Hello again, friends. Let's play some recorder today, but this time we're going to focus a lot, if not almost the whole time, on your lower notes of the recorder. Here's where I'm finding that many of you are having the hardest time and the biggest struggle is when you're playing your low notes. So today we're only going to focus on two low notes that we're going to play over and over and over again until you make it possible to where we do not have a squeaking or an octave jump sound, because that is where we're finding many mistakes. So let's start with the easy one, which would be E. And remember that E is just like G of our B-A-G pattern. And I know it's kind of hard to see on my picture here, but you can see that my holes are completely covered. Many of you are having problems with that, and that causes squeaking. Then you're going to take your two fingers on your right hand and you're going to cover the first two holes of the bottom set. And when you have that ready, let's do a few echoing phrases. Lots of space in the back of your mouth, like you are yawning, or you have a piece of jawbreaker, one of those big things that you can get out of those like coin machines. Lots and lots of space in your mouth. Echo after me. We're going to play some patterns on E. Your goal is not to make it squeak. Here we go. What did I just do? I didn't use warm air, and I played too fast. That is oftentimes what's happening with you friends. Now let's see if I adjust my air and use less air. Play it back. My turn again. I am barely using any air at all, friends, and that is so hard to control, and that is what's going to be the key for many of you. Let's keep going. And sometimes mistakes happen, and that's okay. It's how we move forward and make sure that we don't continue to make those mistakes that's very important. Now, the hardest note, I believe, for most of you right now is low D, and that is all three fingers of your right hand. Some of you are not completely covering the two holes that are at the bottom, and that lets air out and it changes the sound. Listen carefully to what it should not sound like when you play it. Way too high, way too much air, not warm enough air, not space in my mouth. None of those things you should do. Let's fix it and see if we change the sound. Lots of space. The most gentle air you could possibly use. If you take a breath and completely blow it out, it's going to be too much. Gentle, warm air. Good, friends. Now let's take a couple of turns where we're going to echo back and forth with each other. My turn first, your turn second. Make sure all of your fingers are covering those holes. Now, for your assignment today in your recorder book, we are going to play back and forth between E and D. Now, I want you to practice these few exercises with me because it's going to be so important for when you play to turn in your assignment for your recorder this week. So let's start with E. We're going to play E, D, E, D. My turn first, your turn second. you're having problems with that and it's a little bit challenging for you, slow down. Take your time. If you need to slow down and play slower than what I'm playing, that's okay. You can always pause this and play it by yourself. Now for this song on your assignment today, number 63 is Chickalalilo, and it is a very popular song, but it is in a minor mode, so it has a little bit of a different sound. So with that in mind, I'm going to play some of the patterns that you're going to have to play for this song. E, 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 D, E, G, G. Let's finger through that. That's the very first phrase. You play that a couple of times. E, 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 D, E, G, G. Now let's play it. Ready, ready, here we go. And even I sometimes make mistakes and don't use consistent air. That's okay. That's why we practice. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. One more time for my mistakes. Ready, ready, here we go. Very good. A little better. Even Miss W makes mistakes. Y'all, it's normal. It's gonna happen. There are some other measures that are a little bit tricky when you're going back from A to G to E. So let's play a couple of those patterns. A, G, E. Again. A, G, E. Now let's play it. See, I didn't even have enough air at that last one, and that happens. Now, as you're practicing this, friends, it is so important that if you make a mistake like what even I just made, you do not submit a recording that has mistakes like that. If you make a mistake, go back and do the recording again. I suggest recording it outside of Schoology first to get all of those mistakes out, and then go record it in your Schoology account, because some of you are turning in videos of yourself playing it the first time through, and it does not sound as good as it should. And it's not that I'm not accepting that, it's just that I know that you can do better. So, Chickalalilo is your assignment for this week. Here is what it sounds like if you would like to hear what I expect for when you turn it in. Listen, and then we'll be done. Now, even if I make mistakes like what I just did, some of my air got a little too fast. I would not take that recording and turn it in. I would probably go back and work on what I made a mistake on and then resubmit it. So that's the kind of practicing that you're going to have to do. Now, you do have a repeat at the end of the song, so you are going to repeat it, but only do it one time. So you're going to play the whole thing, both lines of 63, then go back to the beginning and play it again. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. It wouldn't be a recorder if it was supposed to be easy. You're doing great. I just want you to work really hard and make it as good as you can. If you need help or if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck with your assignment.